Hey guys, it's John. With millions of people wanting to start their own business, it's not uncommon for people to get started while working a full-time job. Having been there myself, there's a number of things I wish I'd known. So let's get into it. Before we get started, if you're interested in the best ways to start and grow a business, then please subscribe to this channel. That way, you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. And if you like this one, make sure you hit the like button to help spread the word. First is the time commitment. You shouldn't underestimate just how much of your time a new business will need if it's going to be successful. To give yourself the best chance, you can't just pick and choose whenever you feel like it. You're going to have to make sacrifices, and it's going to be tough. Now, the most common question is, where will I find the time? As most people think they have no spare time. Well, here's how I did it. With 24 hours in the day and around 8 hours required for rest and sleep, I took away the 8 hours I spent on my employed job and dedicated the entire remaining 8 hours to live and breathe my startup. At weekends, I had more time available, and so I would regularly put in 12 hours on a Saturday and 5 hours plus on a Sunday. Working this way meant that as well as bringing in a full-time wage, I was working my own business 55 to 60 hours a week. Secondly is doing something you love. I can't emphasize enough how important it is that your business idea be around something you are passionate about, or at least have a strong interest in. It's no good seeing someone else having success with something, making a ton of money and then deciding to go off and do it yourself. You could be working on this business 50 or 60 hours a week. Choosing something you love is going to make that time so much easier to cope with in the end. In fact, you might even spend more time if it's something you love doing. Thirdly, believe it or not, you don't have to actually be an expert in something to start a business. Of course, it would certainly help, but it's not essential. This is especially true in a service-based business, where you just need to know a little bit more than the person you're selling to. If there are enough people below your knowledge level, then you've got a target audience. Taking website design, for example, if you can produce a website that's just slightly better than a build-your-own system like Wix, then you've got a market. If you can produce great bespoke WordPress websites, then you have a bigger market. And if you can code a website from scratch, you have an enormous market. Whatever your skill or knowledge level about a particular subject, the chances are that you know something a bit more than someone else. And the more you know, the bigger your target audience. Fourth is building a circle of peers. Just missing out on this part can be the difference between success and failure. Building a circle of peers is about surrounding yourself with the people that you want to be like. You could argue that this goes for anything in life. If you wanted to be a football player, then you wouldn't hang out at the rugby club. And if you want to be a successful business person, then it makes sense to surround yourself with those types of people. Now, I'm not saying that you just dump all your existing friends if they're not business owners, but you do at least need to get in the habit of spending time with those that you aspire to be. This could mean something as simple as joining some business networks or a local chamber of commerce. But the more the better. You'll be amazed how much information you pick up when you spend time with the right people. The fifth thing is timing the jump. Some people never make the jump to full-time business owner, maybe because it doesn't suit their lifestyle, or perhaps they're happy with the security of a full-time income. But when you are ready, you'll know it. I found the best time for me to make the jump was when my business income was double my employed income for at least 6 months. Over this 6-month period, you'll have a good idea of how sustainable your business income is and hopefully how it's growing. The reason I say double is because there's a good chance you'll need to start thinking about hiring people or bringing other people into your business, be it employees or freelancers, and the excess income is going to help you do that much quicker. Starting a business isn't easy, and growing a successful business is even harder. But I can guarantee you, it'll not only be one of the best things you ever do, but it will be tons of fun along the way. It's much like playing a game. Now, you can't be expected to know all of the rules from day one, and sometimes the rules even change, but it's extremely rewarding, and once you get good at it, you'll be addicted. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I'd really appreciate the like to help spread the word, and if you want to see more, then make sure you hit the sub button, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment below. Cheers then.